Oh man, it's showing me the chat twice. Why is it doing this? Man, I wasn't doing it before I was streaming. Boogers. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Just a bit of real estate on my left monitor. Num 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 num. Alright, first point of order. If you guys are watching back the recording of this, Ollie and Ogma, thank you for following. You didn't have to. This is 100% for me. This is not at all for other people. This is for my own satisfaction and journey towards perfection, so thank you. And if you don't listen into the future, then well, I've tickled myself, which is good enough. Yeah. Not sure what I want to do exactly. I had an idea. So with the, and for anyone who's watched since the last recording, you will want to see this. I learned a bit more about the rotating stuff, but in the end, I did decide, oh, and I did some shells. That's cool. But I decided I'm just gonna do that. But then, since then, I also came up with another idea, which is the, wait, how loud is it? Not too loud. Came up with another idea, which is the billboard 2D sprite doodad. Very easy to manage. It's literally a matter of putting a script component, just like dragging it onto objects that are sprites. And then to actually make the sprites themselves, I would create a 3D model that is in quotation marks, in heavy quotation marks, easier to animate, because all I'm doing is doing T-pose, frame 1, frame 2. That'd be for walking, I suppose. And if I really want, attacking, frame 1, frame 2. And then all I do is make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 7, 8 renders of it for walking, and if I want to do attacking, then 8 renders for attacking. Maybe. That does beg the question of, like, how will I determine the code for figuring out the momentum, because I come across the exact same problem with the rotation according to momentum. Kind of. Depends on a number of things that might be a lot more obvious once I start to implement it. Though, that's not... okay, that's something I want to write down at least. But it's not in absolutely important, it's in highly desired. What are we going to call this? Doom style? I mean, specifically the Doom enemies were... one second. Specifically the Doom enemies, I'm pretty damn sure they were actually clay models that had photos taken of them. That's why they look tasty yet somehow whack. In the same way that what was it? that game that came out recently. That was really cool. Doesn't matter. 2D sprite tests for enemies. Drag on billboard. Code to sprites. It renders footwalk. Cool. I am happy with that. Okay. I can do the gun model. I can. We started that one. Oops. This one I'm kind of scared of, but I should do that. That one's really important too. Wave system. Not too scared of that. I'd be happy to start that right now. Figure out how to best handle access hidden enemies. Yeah, stick with the nuke option. Now that I've thought about it a bit more. Trial. That would be really easy to do too. That needs to come after that. Oh, we could pick out pellets as well. Sure, why not? What was it called? Color lovers. What is going on with my mice? That's better. Okay. I'm not logged in. Hang on. I am logged in. What? What? They changed the website so much. Do I have to go to my profile to see? Yeah, I do have to go to my profile. Okay. Oh, what's this? Is it tour? What? Good God. I like that pellet and that pellet and that pellet. I like these two. I'm thinking for the I didn't explain that properly. I'm thinking for the context of using in a game. Depending on the theme, yeah, I might not, like, picking early is maybe not a good idea. This is a very good one. Like a very, 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 very good one. Is that 12? 9, yeah, 12. This is the one I used for unstable load. I could very easily use that one again. The hello is really good at distinguishing things. Not that Claire de Lune is bad, because it's not at all. Yeah, you know what? I'm confident with that. Ah! What are you doing? What are you doing? Ollie, what are you doing? Why are you stressed? What's going on? Is it the music? Is the music stressing? I apologize. I didn't expect anyone to come watch. Ah, excellent. That means we're testing the stress. So the last time I recorded, I was recording for, I don't know, 2 hours or whatever the last video said, and it blue screened, and I think that's because of the power box that I've turned upside down now. I can see that the fan's not running, which I believe is a good thing at this point in time. Wait. Yeah. The computer's not supposed to be stressed at all. By the way, maybe the flashy lights in the background are kind of too much. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You see how I've got like the black behind me? What if I did that across all of it? I could do that right now too. Yeah, you can watch me. Why not? Is that a black? Yeah. You can very easily just do that and make it a lot darker as well. Yeah, filters. Wait, as in like this stream reminds you of a Mafia 2 stream? I suppose it does, no matter what the context. As in like, what, like Mafia 2 has a lot of like epileptic moments. When the girl bugged out and flashed terribly, the streamer stopped the stream game forever. Ah, okay. Yeah, I did think of that, and then I was like, maybe I should just do warnings or something. Now I kind of want to lessen the opacity. Hang on. Bit more. Okay, cool. Now it's subtle and artistic. It might still be too much because there are some parts of the visualizer where it's just like ridiculous. But yeah. Oh, it's definitely a thing. It's more a thing of like, am I a good person or not, I suppose. I suppose that's the problem. Hang on, I need a water. The infamous evil streamer could be a creepypasta, to be honest. Right up there with all the Sonic CD stuff. Instead of Ben Drowned, it's like Jerem Evil or something. Zero latency. Really? Wait. Watch your messages in the chat. See if they pop up as you press enter, because that's ridiculous. No way. Like, I guess it's possible. It's feasible. Oh, is there a... What the fuck? But we're on the other... We're literally on the other side of the planet. What's going on? Are you in my backyard? Is this a LAN connection? What the fuck? Hang on. This isn't like... I feel like that's not feasible. Oh, just dox myself. Haha. What am I looking for? Google Earth. That's an online thing, right? I don't have to like download it. I hope there was like 5 hentai searches in there as well. That doesn't make any sense. I'm in Australia. We're known for having really bad internet. Look, you got good old pasta land over here. And then if we go woo, 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 then you got good old, like, half of it's red and on fire over here. It's so far away. How the frick? I don't understand, Ollie. You know what? I don't know why it's rotated like that. Hang on, there we go. No, we don't. I have no idea why it started upside down. It might be like remembering the last time I was looking at it and I was like going, woo. No, that'd be hilarious. That was very meme-tastic, wasn't it? What weirds me out the most is like how you're supposed to use your brain when you're down here, because it's like, oh, I'm right next to... Wait, it's upside down. I don't recognize it. But like, you're closer to things than you would think, I guess. Or maybe like a scientist would just be like, yeah, of course South Africa is right there and Australia is also right there. Right there, relatively. Anyway. By the way, so far so good. I mean, yes, but what was really bugging it out was when I was consistently doing code and popping into the game, popping out of the game over and over again. I mean, I can hear the fans right now on the graphics card. This shouldn't really do much. I think if I stream for 2 hours and there's no blue screen, then I'm fine and I can be happy that I can at least attempt to stream Ludum Dare, which is like the idea of doing this. So I'm ready to stream Ludum Dare and not have to record directly onto a hard drive to upload from the hard drive to YouTube, but rather can use Twitch's hard drive space instead, because all that. I think it's 2nd to the 5th for me. Let's have a look. Ludum Dare. Oop. I don't know. It's the start of April. It will be clearer once it's closer. I mean, they've got an actual thing. 1 month is enough to make a plan and steal another streamer's PC. That's, like, so true. whose name I won't mention. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Start of April, not May. Yeah. I mean, look, I've been more or less preparing for it for ages. I would even consider like past competitions technically preparation, because it's experience and all that. They said they changed the rules, but they didn't have this online. Yeah, it's still not working. I think when they say they changed the rules, they're talking about adding more for different things that aren't games, like board games or something. It should be interesting to do a Ludum Dare and not make a game, make like a one-page D&D spin-off or something. Look, Daddy's so proud of his, wait, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Daddy's so proud of his ranking. Right there, 65. Yeah. So good. Alright. Now, what did I wanna... Oh man, except I'm not the underdog. I'm the one that, like, people dislike because he got too good way too damn fast. I've got an idea of like, so how these are rated, they're rated by other people who made the games, right? So I've got an idea of like how I should go about trying to pull specific ratings from like just nicer people than average, because I think they might be a bit more honest. I'm not sure if it'll work, but it'd be cool. I feel like I need like an alert for the chat or something. So I'm like, I flick over my eyes to check as opposed to noticing movement. I think it's also the visualizer's fault to a certain extent. Is the visualizer still jarring? Yep, NSFW. 100%. 100%, man. Actually, like, I'm not sure if I was telling you, I was working on a, what's it called? A visual novel. And the idea was I was writing an NSFW thing. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I feel like it's better because it's more subtle too. It's more Jiram flavor. I guess I don't need this up if I'm gonna have the stream like that. Okay, cool. Okay, wave system, nuke. Test gun model. Shell UI. Oh, you don't have I mean, the thing is, like, I see the word milk and I think to myself, okay, well, what's the correct, like, emotionally mature way to look at that? Because I agree that I think people who want erotic visual novels are willing to reward people who make them. That's very, very true. I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I'm happy to provide for people who are exceptionally appreciative. I think that's an emotionally, like, responsible and mature way for me to put it. Wave system. Yeah, okay. We'll start with the wave system. That seems alright. Ew, that should just be global. Bunch of global boys. Oh, I'm not terribly worried about you judging me specifically. It's more that, like, I know that if I feel that way, if I feel, yes, I should do this porn stuff because then I can get money for it. That's the point where it's like, well, even if that feels good at the time for me to think that, it's like I'm training my subconscious at that point to think stuff like that is healthy, or healthy, and logically I don't think it's that I mean, I could be wrong. Cocaine market has a return rate of 3,000%. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, as a square, I've got such a small perspective of cocaine, and I don't think that Victoria has much cocaine rolling around it either. Like, if we do, then it might be like detergent just as much as it is actual cocaine. I imagine there are many calculations about like video game markets and stuff. I think a good thing that people like to point to for, like, I suppose AAA stuff, or like PC specific stuff, like neckbeards maybe? No, more general than that. People like to pull up the Steam play accounts on games and shit, and point at those and be like, this and this and this, therefore that. And it's like, oh, okay. I'll show you how valuable the information is, but global wave code doohickey. Nice. I feel bad that I can't chuck on like custom emotes for you. I suppose the regular Twitch selection is fine. And I understand the perspective of Twitch wanting to make sure that it's gate-kept for people who are productive towards their ideals rather than the people's own ideals. An insight. Oh, hang on, I gotta sneeze. Hey, you got an insight? And I gotta sneeze. Whew. Alright, it went away. I'm keeping the tissue there. It's right there. It's ready. And I'm not gonna mute. Wait, I didn't get that last. And did I misread? There must be some calculations. I got an insight for you right now. I didn't get that last thing you said. Oh, I said I was just about to sneeze, and then I didn't sneeze. So it's all good. I've got a tissue here ready and waiting for when the sneeze comes back. Before that, from memory it was, oh, you've got an insight for me. I have a sneeze for you. And if it was further back behind that, then I don't remember. But yes, anyway. Get pretty good in sound designing for a game. I reckon, yeah, I like to pay attention to sound, but I could definitely be better. Though I'm comparing myself to perfection as opposed to like indies or even AAAs. Peculiar. Oh wait, I read that wrong. You weren't familiar with... No, I wasn't. At least I knew where to look to get the words for it. But no, I'm not familiar. Like, Hertz isn't in my vocabulary, you're right. Global wave code. Did I say global wave code or scene? Say global for now. so strange. It means you balanced your game audio by instinct. Yeah, a lot of me is very much so like, have you ever seen like I know you said you haven't played D&D, but have you seen like the difference between they have a like a wizard class and a sorcerer class, and the wizard class, the way that works is they've studied their whole freaking life and they're going by manuals and shit, and they've been like, all right, well, I gotta do essentially like they went to wizard high school or whatever, but it's not like Harry Potter. It's like they actually sat down and studied really fucking hard, and they have all these material components, da, and they have to work and create calculations. It's a lot like the anime, what's it called, Full Metal Alchemist. It's kind of like that, except even less bullshit. It's even more mathematical. Whereas the sorcerers, they just shit out spells. They don't know how they do it. They're just like, oh, I feel the spell and it just pooped out of me. I can't do it the same way as a wizard. I can't do it indefinitely as long as I have all the resources and knowledge. But I can just poop out spells. So yeah, that's kind of how I am with a bunch of stuff. It's helpful because it means that I can be useful at a whole bunch of stuff, you know, like I'm doing theater, but I'm also doing this. Two very, very different things. All right. I might need to... No, I don't need to do that. I was going to say I might need to open up Unstable Load and look at the code in that for a second, but I don't think I do. Scene. So we got goal HP. We want wave counter. Wave number. And that will be an integer. Look away. Look away. Alright. Wave number 0. And then we want wave on. I want you to be a Boolean. Boolean. Okay, so... Actually, I think all this code needs to be on the player. Or not. If I go to narrative stuff, I might learn a thing or two. Maybe that's, I don't know. And which way? No, that I don't know what is the safest path right now. Suppose if I save this. That's good. Sounds like the computer's struggling. Yeah, the fan's not on. Interesting. So the reason I did that and brought up this older version of it, which let's just test, make sure this is testable. Is because I'm gonna test putting in visual novel aspects. Cool, that works. I do have that. What? Did I hide it for some reason? Strange. Ah, I see. Right. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you, previous Jerem, for doing the work on that. Okay. Cool. Okay, next. Trying to think of whether I should buy one or not, because like $15, $13 is nothing. $20 might be what. Music pack, no. No way. Maybe this one. I wish there were a clean way to like put renpai. Just a straight up code renpai. Because I put a lot of effort into renpai. Ratings? Wait, how do I popularity rating? Polly does it? What? Okay. Looks like this might be the go. Yeah. What's this one? Oh, this one. Yeah. I saw this. It looks promising. Hang on. It looked like it didn't have full support, but you could... Yeah. Exposing a coroutine that can be provided with custom coroutines that handle dialogue lines and interactive menus. Problem with this is that it is in beta. I mean, it could work perfectly fine. I'm just scared of it though. I suppose... Wait. This is a subset of renpai script syntax style. Verbal object exposing a coroutine that can be provided. Conditions and actions can be referred to in the script through. That tells me that... I don't know. Oh no, this description is not selling me. So is Poopin on the visual novel toolkit? which did have 113. Can I look at this a bit more closely? Oh man, that looked super good. Hang on. So you drag that in there. It's literally a canvas. Oh man, okay. That already makes me so happy. So goddamn happy. Okay. What have we got? We've got... Okay. Sure. New conversation, add dialogue, interactive. Dude, that looks super easy for monkey brain Jerem. That's great. Bring actor forward, darken actor. That's actually easier than Ren'Py. That looks easier than Ren'Py. Wait, show me, how does that work? Ooh. Oh boy. I'm scared. So, starting conversation. Oh my god, it's a click and a drag. How good is that? Oh, and then you just do that. Set background. Dude, that's so Ren'Py. Oh my god, I love it. Dude, that's great. I apologize first and foremost for smacking my mic, but I am super happy with this. This looks great. Like, this looks, to me, easier than Ren'Py, which is saying a fair bit, because Ren'Py is the only code that I've ever liked. Well, that and RPG Maker. Not the actual code part, the visual code. Dude, I'm super happy with this. Alright. I'm gonna buy that, but I'm not sure how much of my details will get given away, so... Oh, this is, it's an asset that one can import into the Unity game. I was just about to say for free, for $15, which is practically free. But it looks super easy. Like, literally, he just drags it on. What I'm thinking, right, is just as a test, I'm gonna have, like, I don't know, a green rectangle in the middle of the thing, right? And that will represent, I don't know, like an allied character or whatever. You go up to it, you press E on it, and then it's gonna activate this visual novel canvas of this one conversation or whatever, and it'll be like, okay, slide in picture of you, slide in picture of them, and it's like just dialogue how you would expect it in a visual novel, right? And it's just like, crazy story, my wife died and you're responsible, oh no, blah blah blah, and there's like a 3-part choice or whatever, and then maybe that determines an upgrade in the level or something, and then you disable that thing, that canvas, and then you're back into the FPS game. So you got the best of both worlds. You get this like clean, satisfying gun feel, and then at the exact same time you've got straight up visual novel. Actually, you know what? Now that I mention it and I'm getting all excited and just about to give him money, I should look at examples. I'm pretty sure there's no way you can fuck it up. We don't care about backgrounds. Yeah, that looks fine, honestly. Mute? The mute part weeds me out, but I don't think I'd have a problem with that. My phone going off, or am I freaking out? My phone is going out. Morty is talking to me. I don't know how hard it is to make one of these things for yourself. It's not hard to do, but it's time. And I know that the amount of time is for me to set up everything that this guy's set up. It's probably like, without error, it might take me like 10 hours. So this guy's like, I'm paying him $15 for 10 hours of work, whereas the minimum wage in Australia is like, I think it's 22 maybe for someone my age. So like I'm stealing from this guy by buying his thing. So it's kind of ridiculous for me to. But what did Morty say? Oh, he said a lot of stuff. He said my dinner looks delicious. Oh, I'll show you guys a picture of my my food. Well, I'll show you a picture of my food. I have to open up Discord, which is a very easy. Yep, there we go. Oh, he's making fun of my food, but he's also saying it looks delicious. Are there any secrets before I open this up? Kind of. I didn't tell him about the D&D idea, but I am bothered about the idea of accidentally doxing him by. I think this is good. This is my dinner. Look at that. It's what was the base? So I got like frozen, what's it called? Stir fry vegetables, which is capsicum, broccoli, beans, carrot, onion, and baby corn. And I baked it. And I put pepper and just like a spice mix on it. Then after that, I also baked up some, I believe these are pronounced goujons. I don't know. They're like chicken nuggets, but long. Thank you. I thought it looked good too. So they're like chicken nuggets, but I overate too. I had 2 of these motherfuckers. I took a photo of the second one, but the second one didn't look as good. Sliced up some cucumber because goddamn, fucking texture of cucumber is just so good. Yeah, chuck flax seeds on there. Flax seeds are allegedly the highest source of omega-3 that a human can take from food, from an actual naturally occurring food without tablets or artificial or whatever. Maud can't cook, so he went vegan. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh yeah, I got like no bots set up. I wouldn't know how. I'd have to be taught. Not a bot boy, not just yet. I got the goujons. Oh yeah, an entire avocado. Is like, you can see half of one there, and then the other half is over there. Cherry tomatoes. Mob was freaking out at the fact that I was eating entire cherry tomatoes. Don't worry, go on with the talk. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, and pepitas are in the sauce too. So the sauce is, it had a silly name. Pickle-naise. So I'm assuming, like, based on the taste of it, it was essentially just tartar sauce. You know, the thing in like a fillet of fish, or a fillet of fish if you're one of the more bogan Australians. But in reality, I suppose it must be mayonnaise mixed with pickle flavor. Entire avocado would be a duo. Yes. I had one duo in my wrap. Pickle mayonnaise just this morning. What the fuck? Fuck. I was trying to say hell and fuck at the same time. I said felk. Impressed is a thing outside this life. Dude, I'm surprised that the thing that I don't eat that often is the thing that, like, I discovered it maybe 6 months ago when I started getting delivered groceries, when the petrol wasn't as bad back then, but it was still like cheaper for me to get deliveries for whatever reason. I think our government is giving subsidies to grocery stores to deliver food, groceries to people. That's the thing. I think oh yeah, and pepitas, of course. So pepitas are the this might be in Italian because it's in Espanol. In Espanol. Pepitas are the kernels of pumpkin seeds. But I think pepitas in Espanol means seed. Just like flat seed, which it's not. A pepita in English is specifically the kernel of a pumpkin seed. That's interesting. But the reason I have pepitas with food is similar to the flaxseed. It's the same as the flaxseed, but rather than the primary nutrient being omega-3, it's magnesium. It's the highest source of magnesium that a human can allegedly have. Yeah, man. So that was my dinner. That's what Morty was freaking out about. I'll just showed Ollie the let's buy this but off screen because I'm scared that it's gonna be like, so your bank account was what again? Oh yeah, that and the 3 digits. Okay, thank you. And if that happens, it's the best of times without any kappa. Yeah, that's what I want. I just showed Ollie the food too. Mostly because I enjoyed your reaction and decided I wanted even more attention from it. Even more cheap attention from it. Cool. Does Discord say that I'm streaming? No. Not that that's a problem. Oh no, it does. Never mind. Alright, let's put that away. No more. Might need some more water. Don't know what Parmigiana is. Wait, Parmigiana. Is that different to... So we have a thing in Australia called a Parma. I'm pretty sure it's short for Parmigiana. It's a chicken dish with like... See, I don't like cultural food, and for Australians, Parma is like one of the most fucking cultural things you can get in Australia. Hang on. Parma pub meal. I'll write that. Fucking... God, fuck. Yeah, this... So we call them a fucking Parma, yeah? Now, I believe this is short for a Parmigiana. Oh, shit, no. This is definitely not that. Oh! I mean, yeah, Parmesan cheese is, like, very... popular in Australia. It's like second to tasty cheese, probably. Tasty cheese is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Vegan Parmigiana. Oh, salami is actually really good with nice chips and salad. Yeah, this is like, I suppose, chicken with a layer of cheese on top of it. And sometimes you get it with veggies and chips. I should look up. Am I pronouncing it right or am I completely wrong? Is it like Parmigiana as opposed to Parmigiana? Because I've heard Parmigiana before, but that could just be like the Australian fucking dyslexia version of it. Parmigiana, Parmigiana, Parmigiana. Parmigiana, also called the Parmigiana di Melanzane. Melanzane, Parmigiana, or eggplant parmesan, is an Italian dish made with fried sliced eggplant. Parmigiana. 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 Parmigiana, also called Parmigiana di Melanzane. Ah, C. No. Not C. Not C. I swear I know how to say yes in Italian. Parmigiana. 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 I'm getting faster. Oh yeah, Sicily, look at that. How about that? That's the other one, right? That's the other... Not your one, but the other big landmass. Parmigiana. Parmigiana. It has the rolled R in it. Parmigiana. Parmigiana. Perfecto. That's such a how would you describe that? Like the word, not syntax, because syntax is the order of the words. I suppose just the grammar. This grammar here is so very foreigner, I guess. It's clearly like, it sounds like a Spanish person wrote it. What Parmigiana means, because I'm pretty sure that's how you would structure that word in Spanish. Perfecto. Parmigiana is a southern Italian dish made with a shallow fried sliced filling. Oh my god. With cheese and tomato sauce on top. I mean, that's just like everything, you know. And baked eggplant. Now, I've had eggplant grilled before and it was very average, so I'm looking forward to experiencing eggplant in a yeah, they would, at least I think they would. Yes, it's not, what's Parmigiana mean? I'm trying to think of how I would say it in Australian. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's how I would do it. I'd say, what does X mean? That's right. I was just like making sure in my head that there wasn't a more appropriate way, but yeah, that is the most appropriate way. Not that, like, the thing is, this makes 100% sense. It's just, it's more... I think it just gives away the fact that the person isn't first language English, and it also... I think there's a lot of people who would have a bias against it because they're just like, you're not first language English. I don't know. Parmigiana. Awesome. I hope I remember that pronunciation. enjoy your lunch. I hope it's prettier and more nutritious than mine. Arrivederci. I hope I pronounced that one right too. Package manager. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was buying it. Right. Did I close it? I think I closed it. Nope, I didn't. To bed? But it's, oh yeah, it's midnight. Soon. Well, how long have I been streaming for? Because if I get to 2 hours, then I'm pretty satisfied. I've done 1 hour. Hang on, we'll have a look at, the last video. Meow. How do I bloody do that? Channel. That's me. Hello, me. Videos. Oh, okay. Well, I passed the amount of time I was doing stuff for last time. I'm gonna go for 2 hours. So like 12:30. It's alright. I had like 2 hours of sleep today. I was along with the 6 hours I had earlier. Okay, organization, Jerem. Address, that. Postal code, that. Are you exempt from paying tax? Nope. I think my cat is licking himself because the lamp is wiggling. Hey, Bell, no. No, dox me, fam. Damn. Yeah, I'm glad that's on the second monitor and not on the primary monitor, because that's all the bad numbers. Fuck. What are those free wacky digits? Meow. Hang on. I haven't got my fucking... No, okay. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, if the keyboard tracker like somehow tracked that, oh man, that'd be a pile of shit. Good God, because that's like that would be an immediately like delete the video straight away. Oh my God. Yes, my name is Jerem Watts. Very good. Billing address is the same. Yep. I want to receive resources, updates, and information about assets stored. No. Understand. And agree to the license agreement. Bitch, I am paying to use it. I'm paying to be a holder of the code. Enter coupon. Nope. Pay now. Give me that tasty asset. Man, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this to work straight off the bat without any effort. What was I doing? That, okay. That might show up now. No, actually. No. I have to go to Razor my assets. Yep. I can show this stuff, surely. Yeah, I can show this. Visual novel. Grid box. Man, my brain just dumped. I apologize. Jam and both of these. That one and that one. No, and. Huh. Cool. Yep. Alright, now we reload and it should be like at the bottom or some shit. Hey, look at that. Man, I'm keen as a Mexican bean. Hopefully, this is updated. Current was at 2019. Should I look at the reviews real quick? Just by a problem. Doesn't look like it. Very easy, fast to use. 2 years ago. Using this for almost a week. Doing everything I could hope for. Very simple to use. Does he have any but statements? When there was something I couldn't find, the team responded immediately with a solution. Amazing tool with incredible support. Highly recommend. I have this asset for a couple of days. On the first day I tried to get it work with another asset. Yeah, I'm feeling real good about this purchase now. Sick. Yeah, get out of here. No one wants to see that. Do 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 do. Ha! Bah! Oh, Ollie, if you're still there, you don't have, what's it called? Thugitex reactive images for Discord, do you? If you're there. If you're not there, I'll just wait until you're back. Oh, I might need to learn how to raycast, unfortunately. No, I don't. Aha. I do not. We'll get a water real quick. 1 second. This last water I guzzled all the way through. He's back. Water ASMR. Yeah, I imported that. Now, scene. Let us create a 3D object, create a cube. What are the give it that. We want to on the player, give the player something as well. Okay. I'm confused. Okay, no wait, no, I'm not confused. I believe I just solved that. Prefabs going to here? Yeah, okay. That's a pain. Saving failed. Check the console window to get more insight into what needs to be fixed. Autosave has been temporarily disabled. You're trying to replace or create prefab from the instance. It's below far that references a missing scripts. Well, get out of here. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Mate, what? Oh, come on. Rear view left. I'll get rid of that too. Yes. What do you want now? Spot ambience. Just delete it all, man. Dude. Camera? I can't delete the camera. There. What is this missing script that you're badgering on about? Okay. Get rid of it then. Okay. There. Damn. Let's make sure everything works. So we want you to move out to there and we'll make you a new thing. Maybe I can't last 2 hours. I'm feeling tired. I want to at least try this. Okay, so that, and we'll make that a trigger too. No, that doesn't need to be a trigger. No. No reason for that. We'll make that lower. And lower. What am I doing? Pressing play. Cool, cool. Very cool. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Cool. Okay, that is all working how I expected it to. Very good. Bang. Now when that overlaps that, I want that to enable the thing. So I now need to create the thing. So let's save this. Call this player E sensor. Done. Fake friend. Friend. I want to go to the player code. Actually not yet. Soon. No, that's not right. I need to... Oh, maybe that is right. No, that's not how he showed me in the video. Let's pop open that video. Actually, it might be in the asset package manager. Yeah. Thank you very much. So you're in VN engine and you're dragging in dialogue canvas. Prefab. Gonna have to turn up this track. Alright, so we're on 1%. Now we're on 3%. Watch out. Absolutely watch out. Resources, assets, resources. Okay. I've never known an add-on to do that. Oh, that's a bad thing. Well, no, it is a bad thing. So, assets, resources. Interesting. Okay. Interesting in a bad way. Alright. Drag this boy in there. This all looks beautiful. We will keep you... Actually... Yeah. Show me what happens if I just leave it turned on. Can I do anything? It's 2 canvases as well. That's strange. No. That's weird. Oh, maybe it closed because... yeah, that's strange. Kind of. I wonder how usable that is in like all the FPS stuff. Interesting. Very interesting. Hang on. Alright, I immediately have a problem. No, I don't. I don't have a problem. I take it back. Because it looks like everything is... Ooh yeah, boy. Look at this. Oh, I should have bought this years ago. Goodness. Text parent, text panel, speaker panel. So you can just... Hang on. This is super editable. Man, this guy. This is so good. This is so useful. Pause manager. This is great. This has solved multiple bird-shaped problems with one asset-shaped rock. I bought another menu thing for like $5 or whatever. It wasn't worth the $5. The guy put a lot of work into it, but it wasn't worth the $5. This is worth like $40 now. Damn. I'm so pleased by this. This is really damn good. Ooh, I'm impressed. I take a lot to be impressed, and I'm impressed. $15. It's fucking Christmas, dude. Okay, cool. So what's the next step? Thanks, GeForce. I care a lot. Visual novel engine. Conversation. Do you have to... Ah. Okay. Conversation, and then we'll say set. I like that. I like the fade from black. That's so damn helpful. To have a fade in from black as well. That alone is like worth $1. I'm trying not to freak out by how happy I am with this. I'm glad I'm tired. The engine conversation. Yes. And then we want, what was it? Background, which I don't want. Fade. Dude, it came with its own sprites. This guy. Wait, fade in. Okay. We'll see what happens. I'm so damn impressed by this. Ah, we're not fading. My name is Payton, and I'm not fading. Maybe it requires. If we go verbatim with what he did set backgrounds. Yeah, he did set backgrounds. And then fade in from black. Oh, right, and of course, I didn't actually pair up anything. I just said, oh yeah, do this, do that. If I get conversation in that. Dialog canvas. Scene manager? Oops. Starting conversation. We put this into there. Of course, like why would it have done anything? None. Let's delete that. See what happens. That might just work. And if it does, that is infinitely more chicken dinner than any fucking chicken dinner you could get from it. Dude, it works! Fuck! Oh, I'm so fucking happy. And the music timed up with it. And my decibels. God, I'm fucking happy with this. Oh, man. Damn, this is the gift that keeps on giving. That's insane, dude. This has made Unity infinitely fucking easier. I'm like not hyperventilating, but I'm halfway there. I'm like taking really short breaths because I'm getting quite emotional right now. Not sure if it's obvious, but I'm getting fucking emotional. Man. This is insane, dude. Dude, this is insane. I want to see that again. I want to see that in a build, but that would take forever. It's not worth it. I'm so happy. I feel like that removed the necessity for a main menu. I don't think I need a main menu now, because I can just start off again. Dude, my brain is bursting with ideas. I can start with a fade in, and then you see like a glorious fucking. You're standing there. You have complete control, and you just see like a glorious fucking angle of this level or whatever. And then you can just walk into it, and you see like the only thing that's really interactable is this one person. You go up to them, and there's like it gives you like the overlay of they're like, oh, press E to talk, press E on them, and then they're talking, and they're like, holy shit, things are coming, and I hope you know how to fucking left click, da 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 do do do, and you're like, excuse me, and the music's just like, holy shit, and you're like, oh my god, the game. And then you have a great time, and then yeah, exactly. The question is, what should the nuke button be? Maybe it should be E. Maybe. Or tab? What's a nuke button? F doesn't feel right. I was gonna keep F for spells, hang on. Damn, I'm thinking like a million steps ahead now. But that's so good, I don't need to worry about a main menu. Dude. Options menu. Dude, I have to like... I'm freaking out because this has just made everything so much better. Oh my god. I feel like I had 3 weeks of work to do and I feel like I had 3 weeks worth of work to do in 1 week. 1 week being next week, like 4 days in next week plus today, like 2 hours or whatever I was gonna do. And this is made of like 3 days. So I'm incredibly happy right now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm gonna fucking be licking this, the developer who made this, I'm gonna be licking his anus for like the next year at least. I'm gonna be suckling from his tits. It's, oh, this is great. Hang on. There should be a thing about a menu in here. Main menu starts with example of menu. No. We don't need that. Change of plans. Just use fade in with game title on it. Done. Very light music. Nah, no music. No music. Just ambience. Dude, that's insane. I'm so damn happy. So damn happy. Because that was a slurry right there. That was a strumpet. Loading screen. Bah. What's it even doing in this category? Get it out of here. Put it down here. Put it down here. Extracurriculum. That's where you belong. Do player and NPC sprite. Bien fonts fonto telefonto. I'm so damn happy. Alright, cool. That worked exceptionally well. Let's no. Add dialogue. Whoa there, buddy. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, cool. So that works.